Reggie Jackson.
On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. It's getting noisy here in Oklahoma City. We're at the Peak, the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA presented by 2K Sports for this Thursday afternoon.
This is Kevin Durant.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. Well, with Russell Westbrook Clark missing time last season with his knee problems, Kevin Durant had to step up his game both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
And Kevin, you know, he responded with a historic MVP season, a career high in scoring and assists, all while cutting his rate of turnovers and shooting with remarkable efficiency.
That's good.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin McHale had a few moments for me. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Thanks again, Doris. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
There's the dish to Beverly. Harden against Jackson. Harden the pass to Howard. Back to Harden. Kicks to Howard. 6 to shoot. Ariza with it. Westbrook picks him up. Puts up a 3. And it's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Durant. From past the arc. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
And Beverly gets to Ariza. The pass to Harden. He feeds it to Jones. From 13. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
That's good. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Beverly dishes to Howard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Right side Durant. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Kicks it out to Harden. That's good.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Westbrook with it. He dishes it to Jackson. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. You know, Steve, a lot of teams look at this Thunder franchise as a model, you know, of how to go about building a team that can compete for a title through the NBA draft.
Well, it's a good model to follow, but you need some luck, Kevin. I mean, Kevin Durant fell into their lap. If they don't get the second pick in the lottery, and if Greg Oden doesn't go first to Portland, none of this happens. So, yeah, great planning, and they've had a terrific effort to put all this together, but it really comes back to getting Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Durant just inside the line. Again, the Thunder score.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter. You know, going back to touch again on the Thunder, really you couldn't have asked for a better scenario for a small market team to put together a roster like this. I mean, your core pieces, your cornerstone pieces, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, are all relatively young in their careers and seem to enjoy playing for each other. So they're going to be good for a long time.
Harden kicks to Beverly.
Well, they did have to deal with some small market repercussions, the Thunder are talking about. You know, they couldn't afford to pay James Harden. They had to make that trade. But I think they've dealt with it really well. They've added some nice pieces, and the Thunder obviously still one of the elite teams in the NBA.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a three-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets, makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the backcourt.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded. He's a good compliment to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Stolen by Beverly. For the finish. Misses the slam off the fast break. Durant with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And that one's good. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. For the Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Morrow comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Now, here is Harden. Here's Howard. Off target at the rim.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Morrow, good work defensively by Harden. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ariza dishes to Howard. Jones, no luck.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
In the corner, Ibaka with it, and stolen by Ariza. Harden the pass to Ariza. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
And Ibaka kicks to Morrow. The feed to Westbrook. Durant drawing the double team. Here's the three. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. Westbrook's got 5 now. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Now Durant. James Harden missing on the 3. It's Durant with the drive. Pass to Morrow. Feeds to Westbrook. Here's Morrow, defended by Beverly. 5 on the clock. Durant, and he gets the bucket. He's got 12.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Beverly.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the basket by Morrow.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Harden dishes to Jones. Harden has a wide open look. Harden missing again.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12, and that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, going back a few seasons, the Thunder with a great young foundation, but they were faced with some tough financial decisions. In the end, Serge Ibaka was extended, James Harden was traded. Now most would argue that Harden is the better player, but of course, as far as fit is concerned, Ibaka, I think, was the right choice because of his defensive prowess.
And the Thunder with some changes. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Anthony Morrow. The Rockets also changing it up. Jeff Adrian's checked in for Terrence Jones, for James Harden. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Patrick Beverly. And Serge Ibaka, Clark, a player that every team in the NBA covets. Stretch 4 with 3-point range, also block shots, and he can play some center too.
Kevin, that's a very unique skill set he has. I mean, actually, he might be the only player in the league who truly fits that description you just laid out.
Durant, the pass to Collison. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside Jackson, and that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
The turnovers keep coming. They're piling up. It's been a very sloppy start to the game for them, but you know what? They're still in control, in the driver's seat right now.
They are, but they should be up a lot more. This game should be almost sewn up if they could just handle the ball.
Daniels kicks to Howard. Fade away, and the shot is good. Howard's got 6 points. The Thunder leading by 4. Right side, Westbrook takes it off the glass.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Canaan, passes it to Howard, and that one is stuffed right through.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Canaan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. From deep. And good on the basket. Booking.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Collison, goes back up. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Nick Collison. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Durant. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Daniels. Here's Kanan. He's covered by Westbrook. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Thunder lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting. You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Howard. Trevor Ariza out there with Jeff Adrian. Then there's Isaiah Cannon, and it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. Rockets trail by 3.
Rockets made it in as the 4th seed last year, but still couldn't find a way past Portland in the first round. Ended up falling to them in 6 games. These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Kevin Durant, after his finals loss in 2011, hired his own analytics expert. Together, they studied video and stats to analyze which are his best spots on the floor. And most... shots for KD are good, but he wants great ones. And Kevin, since that time, KD's scoring efficiency has gone from good to phenomenal.
And in 2012-13, he became the 7th player Clark ever to tally a 50, 40, 90 season.
KD joining his role model, Larry Bird. Something special. Thanks, Doris.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Terrence Jones has checked in for Howard. Harden comes in, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Cannon. Now, here is Ibaka. Stolen by Beverley. And it's Houston on the break. Pushing it up. Here's Ariza. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ariza's got 11. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here's Westbrook, following the score by Trevor Ariza. Clock at 4. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Houston in the lead. Now here's Beverley. And the rejection by Ibaka. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 9. For Houston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Beverley dishes to Ariza. Adrian passes to Ariza. Shoots the 3. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Ibaka with the screen on Harden. It's Jackson with the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. He kicks it to Ibaka. Perkins trying to break loose. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Harden. And it falls over the rim and in. Harden's got 6.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Jackson. Johnson, he's checked in for Houston. Russell Westbrook still among the league leaders in shots at the rim, but Steve, he's expanding his offensive arsenal.
Well, he's improved as a three-point shooter. You know, he's got a great pull-up jumper from mid-range already, especially from that foul line area. So Westbrook really is a threat from all over the court.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. There's the dish to Morrow. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Johnson. And Lamb kicks to Adams. Collison with a screen on Harden.
Playing in the West can be a grind, and that's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starters.
As you said, Clark, Rockets did well against the rest of the conference and really didn't have a deep rotation.
Usually that can catch up to a team, but the Rockets starters were able to stay healthy and log big minutes last year, and it's why they nabbed that 4th seed in the West.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
And Westbrook, here we go. Boom, he jams it straight down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
Here's Beverly from outside off the mark. And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen, but they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing, too. But they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
Here's Westbrook. James Harden picking up that last basket. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Here's Johnson, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Westbrook's got 13.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
Perry Jones, he's checked in for the Thunder. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Beverly. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Beverly's got 4 points this quarter.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
Now here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Morrow. No good. Johnson with some nice. Deep. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rebounded by Lamb.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Kevin Durant's checked in for Perry Jones. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. And a switch here also for Houston. Howard's checked in for Jeff Adrian. Houston in the lead. It's Harden with the drive. Harden draws the double, kicks to Howard. Johnson outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No luck. And the Rockets take it the other way. Johnson at the elbow. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Jackson, that's good.
Reggie Jackson for 2.
1:53 left in the second quarter. Beverly dishes to Jones. Little turnaround, and that is good. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Here's Durant. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Rockets shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And Beverly kicks to Howard. Fades. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Now here's Howard. He's got 8, and Beverly kicks to Johnson. Pass to Beverly. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got 10.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Morrow kicks to Jackson. Durant drawing the double team. The pass to Morrow. Here's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Jones has got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's Harden with the drive. Good. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Perkins with the screen for Durant. Misses the 3.
Well-contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Rockets ahead. They lead by 5. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Rockets leading by 5.
When you face the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the things defensively that you have to prioritize is keeping them out of transition. This team is long and athletic, and if they get out in the open court, you're in big trouble.
Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Reggie Jackson out there with Anthony Morrow, and it's Perkins, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Rockets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And the Thunder in the half court, more of a jump shooting team.
And sometimes that can be a backhanded compliment. I mean, you look at their roster, Durant, Westbrook, Ibaka, even Reggie Jackson, you know, all pretty good from mid-range. So they spread you out, and then, of course, Durant's jump shot is pretty much unguardable.
Here's Jackson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Morrow, the pass to Jackson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Getting off on the right track here early to start the half with some penetration.
Reggie Jackson is really strong and athletic, an excellent driver and finisher, especially when working off the pick and roll.
And Jackson, a good three-point shooter at Boston College. But it seems, Steve, he's still adjusting to the NBA three-point range.
Well, last year he shot about 3 of them per game, Kevin. Made a little more than a third of his attempts, so he needs to shoot a better percentage from the corners in particular. But, you know, as a ball handler, he's a good setup man, good assist man, really good all-around guard.
Here is Durant. James Harden picking up that last basket. 13 feet away. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Durant.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Beverly dishes to Harden. Another miss by Harden. Oklahoma City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Morrow kicks to Durant. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, in a tie game, I mean, he is trying to carry this team all by himself.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Harden outside. Ariza goes in. Howard. Here's Jones. He feeds it to Beverly. And some nice passing there by Houston. The second chance effort. That's good from Howard, and the assist by Ariza. 12 points for Dwight Howard.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about.
Now here's Durant. 24 points for him from about 19 feet. Again, Durant missing.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
It's Jones on the wing. With the second effort, and there's the nice layup by Howard. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Outside Durant. Right side Durant. Cans the shot from the wing. Durant's got 26 points. Rockets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Lamb. Misses off the left iron.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make. Yeah, and that's his first 3 at a half. There may be more in store.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Jones with the screen on Westbrook. Cannon, the pass to Jones. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 3.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket. And tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Here's Cannon. He dishes it to Harden. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Durant just inside the line. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Collison. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Reeves the dishes to Cannon. Harden outside. Fades and shoots. Howard can't hit. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Westbrook. Collison with the screen for Westbrook. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Harden with the drive. In the corner, Cannon with it. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Houston making some changes. Jeff Adrian's checked in for Terrence Jones. And Daniels subbed in for James Harden.
Well, you know, Dwight Howard has gone through his share of nicknames over the years, and some of his names have been self-imposed. But Coach Kevin McHale has taken to calling him Big Horse. And I'm not sure. We'll see if that one catches on.
And so it's Houston with it, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Howard drives in.
Tremendous output from Howard. 8 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've been knocking down the mid-range jumper as well.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line. Steve, what do you think of that nickname, Big Horse, for Howard? That do anything for you?
Not really, Kevin. In fact, it's the first time I've ever heard of it. I just prefer to think of him as Dwight Howard. Did that do anything for you?
No. As you would expect from Steve, ever the straight guy.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Stephen Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi Clark ever drafted in the first round.
And Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 15-6 run. Daniels kicks to Cannon. And the rejection by Thabit. Here's Morrow. He's guarded by Howard. Got that bucket in no time at all. Morrow's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
And one thing I like about Adams, and maybe it's the rugby background, he plays with so much aggression, but always keeps an even keel. He's the one who sort of initiates contact and he becomes an irritant with his opponent, but he never retaliates, and that's real toughness.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Jackson misses.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Jackson against Ariza. Here's Daniels. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, you look at Steven Adams, he's got an impressive frame. You forget that he's only 21 years old. So he's got room to grow and to get stronger, both when you consider skill development and his physicality. He could really be one of the most imposing big men in the league for a long time going forward.
Kicks it out to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive.
Touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Howard, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, we're doing something right.
He gets the fadeaway to go. I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Here's Canaan. Sinks the three-pointer. Cannon's got 5. And as you guys know, the Rockets at the forefront technology-wise, too. You see coaches with electronic tablets.
Well, they installed flat-screen monitors in the locker room, highlighting stats and videos for players. So they're trying to close the loop and create that line of communication between the numbers crunchers and the players themselves.
Howard with this screen on Jackson. Here's Canaan, rejected by Jones.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
For Houston, they have been an off night from the stripe tonight.
Well, last season they only hit 71% of their free throws, so this is a continuing problem, guys.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
The Rockets making a switch here. Beverly's checked in.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Good. Beverly's got 9. And here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the feed to Jones. Pass to Morrow. 5 to shoot. Adrian with the rebound. Rockets trail. Ariza kicks to Adrian. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Jackson passes to Jones. Feeds it to Morrow. With 1 on the clock. Off the mark. And And here now is our State Farm assist of the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
Here's Westbrook. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Harden, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Rockets trail by 4. Now Harden passes to Howard for 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Howard. And that's now 19 points for James Harden. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Durant drawing the double team. Cuts off the pass. And here comes Harden leading the fast break. And he dunks it down.
This has been a terrific contest up to this point, and I would guess it's going to stay this way all the way to the end. Great matchup.
Probably so. Neither team wants to give an inch.
The Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Outside Durant. Pulls up. High post. Yep, right through the net. Durant's got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting run off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
The Thunder with the lead. It's Westbrook with the drive. The wide open look for Durant. No good off the front iron. The Rockets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Daniels. The Thunder pull it in. Ibaka's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Durant not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Durant's got 4 this quarter. Rockets trail by 3. Harden kicks to Jones. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Dishes to Howard. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Westbrook with it. Left side Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. Here's Perkins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there. If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. I mean, he is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint. And it really makes it hard for opponents to get easy shots because of his presence.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Here is Daniels. He kicks to Howard. Lays it up and banks it in. Howard's got the game tied up here for Houston. You know, Steve, with Perkins, the defense at the rim might be the best thing he brings to the table. He is a solid defensive player for sure all around, but his ability to make life miserable on inside shots is special.
Well, I think he's one of the elite low-post defenders in the league. You know, when he has to go against the big scorers down on the block, whether it's Tim Duncan or Hibbert, he does as good a job as anybody because of his strength and his intelligence, just understanding what he's facing night in and night out.
Howard misses. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Jackson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, the Thunder with an athletic guard rotation between Russell Westbrook and Reggie Jackson. Jackson, of course, not the level of Westbrook, but he brings some similar things to the table as far as size, athleticism, scoring, and rebounding.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Daniels. And Jackson, the former 24th pick overall, Clark back in 2011 out of BC, rounding into a quality NBA player. And score one more. The Thunder's front office.
Well, Oklahoma City seems to like that athletic player with size, toughness, and athleticism. And you know what? Jackson fits that mold.
Here's Westbrook following the score by Houston. Soft touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Now Westbrook. James Harden missing on the three. The shot is off.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
There's the dish to Howard. The fader. Goes back up. They shoot again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Free throw good, Howard.
One thing with the Rockets that makes them so explosive is just how efficient they are in transition. They rarely miss out on an opportunity when they have a chance to put the defense on its heels.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Ariza against Durant. Outside Jackson. Outside Westbrook. Takes the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And you know, with the Rockets, it isn't that they're getting layups. It seems more often than not they're getting and one plays on their fast breaks. And that's an extra bonus there.
Here's Beverly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He answers right back with a three of his own.
Well, you can see it. They're getting into it a bit. A little mano-mano here. One-upsmanship taking place.
Rockets knew how to convert fast break chances, as you said, Steve. It's a big part of their game.
Well, they're a terrific ball handling team top to bottom. That allows them to get anyone the ball in transition and just fill lanes. Makes converting those fast breaks a lot easier.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Terrence Jones was part of the 2012 championship team at Kentucky with Anthony Davis. And in year 2 with the Rockets, stepping into the starting role at power forward.
And Jones able to play on the perimeter a bit to create space for Dwight Howard inside. A former point guard in his younger days. He's a good ball handler, but his passing and shooting still a work in progress.
So here's Westbrook. Perkins with the screen for Westbrook. Off the pick. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. And Terrence Jones listed at 6'9" with a 7'2" arm span. Those numbers tell you he plays big.
He really does. He's strong on both backboards. He brings some shot blocking presence, and he's still really young and starting to put it all together. But I love his potential, and I like the progress he's shown to this point.
Now here's Howard. Hits the jump hook. Howard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
Outside Westbrook. With the fadeaway. No luck. So Houston will take it the other way. Harden dishes to Beverly. Kicks it to Howard. that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Howard's got 33 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now here's Jackson, and he gets it to go. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
In low to Howard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And now that's 35 points for Dwight Howard. And Durant, here we go. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Timeout called the Rockets. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Now, here's Beverly. He's covered by Westbrook. It's Harden with the drive and the recheck. By Ibaka. Perkins with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Got a piece of it. From deep. And it's Durant missing.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Here is Durant. It's Jones making his last shot. Wasted no time on that one. 45 points for Kevin Durant.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Harden. Here's Beverly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Beverly's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets. Oklahoma City trailing. Jackson passes to Perkins. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Fires from the wing. Can't get it to go. Good D by Ariza. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. Harden with the screen on Westbrook. Pass to Harden. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's Durant with the drive, and there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's got to tighten up his game, guys. That's 5 turnovers for him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're in front by 2. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. There's the bucket. Good. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Ariza has the open look. One in from the wing.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Now here's Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Ariza. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Beverly with the ball. He's covered by Westbrook. There's a good screen. Harden against Jackson. Harden dishes to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, trying for it. And stolen by Perkins.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
From the arc. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The score is knotted at 107. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Durant.
Wow! Down it goes at the buzzer. A spectacular finish to this game.
Breathtaking, Steve. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm out of breath.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Thanks, guys. Kevin, what was so drastically different about this team's defense in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy threes, 4 or 5 threes. They're a great shooting team, and they're great in the paint, so we just had to make a second effort. I think the only adjustment we made was playing harder, and we just got to continue to keep playing together on both ends.
Well, you certainly locked them up. Thank you, Kevin. Over to you guys.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Kevin Durant.